It's super simple. The concept is super simple, easy to understand, but we don't really talk about it. I've never spoken about it with my kids. I was a firm believer in the who cares what they think? Do you? Right? So that's always my whole life, at what I've thought. Like, don't give a fuck what people think. And there's a lot of people, very successful people, who think the same thing. What I want to do is talk about when you should care what people think, how much you should care, and why you should care. And the conversation begins with perspective. I'm gonna give here, babe. Nope, I turned it around. Okay, thank you. So we're here. I'm about to shoot some fitness content. You see this beautiful background behind me. And there are a lot of different perspectives that could be formed based on what? What do we form perspective on? What do we form opinion on? And what do we judge by? The way a person sounds, the way a person stands, the way a person looks, the way a person dresses, the location, what a person does for a living, right? These are all judgments that we make as society and individuals. A lot of how we judge others is based on how we were brought up and the principles that our children have. Our parents have. So we are all children, and from our earliest ages, our parents have opinions. Whether we want to or not, subliminally, those opinions and thoughts of our parents program us. And it's up to us at an age of adulthood or early adulthood or teenage years to realize how we were brought up and the principles that our children have. Our parents have. So we are all children, and from our earliest ages, our parents have opinions. Whether we want to or not, subliminally, those opinions and thoughts of our parents program us. And it's up to us at an age of adulthood or early adulthood or teenage years to realize what opinions we disagree with our parents on, why, and then explore other opinions. And again, perception, opinions, judgment, it's all kind of wrapped into the same topic. So what I was talking about earlier, and I shot a little content about it, was basically like, just look at me now and form an opinion, right? Form the same opinion about me now with no backpack, without my coat on. So first, let's talk about this. What opinion did you first get? Me standing here in front of this park at night with a Nike book bag, like a small one, a Columbia jacket, some Nike gym shoes, a hat that says GoPro Solo. What are these factors? Well, these are audio, video, maybe not audio, those examples I just gave, but in many cases, audio, visual, cues that we take from the surroundings that help us to form opinions and judgments. So what are we looking at around here? You're not just going to judge the person on camera. To form a full opinion, you look around, right? What kind of landscape is there, right? What kind of lighting is there? What's going on in the background? To the opinion that we ultimately form of the person, okay? So if all my content is being shot only in the dark, only at parks, only in the middle of the night, and I'm only wearing one outfit in all my videos, you're gonna get a different vibe for who I am as an influencer than you are if it's a person in a commercialized studio wearing matching clothing and a new pair of gym shoes every time they film. Makeup matches their outfit, hair matches their makeup, right? These are all, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying there are different perspectives that are formed as a result of your environment and as a result of the way that you carry yourself. I'm gonna give you guys a visual example. If we're standing here performing a workout, right, babe, go over there and let this be my background.
Right.
What a dope background, right? I could realistically do a fitness shoot here, be taken seriously, and perform well with little makeup, no equipment, and I could do it, right? And I could sell it. Now, I'm gonna show you what I do. Babe, I don't give a fuck about those cars. Please stop recording the cars in my life. Thank you so much. So, I have a sports bra on underneath, right? In my Columbia, I look like a ninja. In a sports bra and athletic apparel, I look a little more athletic, right? What about now? A little more athletic, right? So if you're driving by, what are you seeing? What are you perceiving? And how are you judging the situation? What about now? Babe, follow me. What about now? Go on the side of me, please. You see me pushing this down the street. Ah! What's
Pull back,
clearly,
pull back.
I can't push. Thank you, babe.
I'll pull it back.
But what's your opinion? What's your perception, right? You, at this point,
I have shit in the pockets.
stop. You probably don't know. Back up, please. You're so close. Are you drunk?
No.
At this point, you probably don't know what to perceive. Do you see the Chicago Fire logo? Are you a soccer fan? Do you think that we are promoters? Who knows? What about now? What about now? Probably like, is that person homeless? What's going on? Is there an emergency, right? So when we're talking about, do we care about the way that we look? And should we care about what others think? Of course you shouldn't. You shouldn't let it affect you or impact you, who you are as a human being. But you also have to be consciously aware of what you're doing and the image that you're portraying, because who knows who's gonna be the next person to give you an opportunity? Who knows who's gonna steer clear of you because of the way they perceived or misperceived your situation based on how you carry yourself and other factors. So I am amending my original opinion of fuck all of that. Who cares what you do, say, think, wear, or how you portray yourself? And the new amended version is love yourself, do what's right for yourself, but be consciously aware that at any given moment, you have no idea who's watching or why, and what opportunities you're fucking yourself out of or into as a result of the way that you carry yourself, the way that you behave, and how you spend your time. You guys, I love you so much. I'm so glad that you were able to watch that. The significance of this clip on my life is that, again, as I've said over and over and over and over, I'm being targeted and sabotaged, and so are a few people in my family and social circle. What is the relevance of this? Well, this is everything we own, because someone took our money, so we paid in full for 2 storages, and they denied our access to the storage. So we removed everything, put it on a cart, and have literally been pushing it around the city. Thanks, babe, mostly Xavier. And so do not zoom in on my face, please. And so again, my question becomes, who has a nefarious agenda where they want to control the perception of the general public when it comes to me? When I go to visit my children, should I be fucking pushing around all my luggage on a cart after I've already paid for 2 months of security? Probably not, right? Common sense? So who is this person who does shit like that so that our perception is skewed? So that people look at us different, and so that they withhold or provide opportunity based on what they see, which is 2 grown-ups who should be able to support themselves walking down the street with a bunch of luggages aimlessly. Is that what you want people to think of when they think of you? It's most certainly not what I want them to think of when they think of me. So I'll leave you guys with that. I love you so much. This is Coco. Ooh, ooh. That's the James twerk. If you know, you know. I love you guys. Have a good night.
I'm gonna stop it.
Okay, thanks. You want to say goodnight?
Yeah. They were talking about me on there.